happy Wednesday and welcome back to another vlog. This is just gonna be another typical day in my life vlog. As you guys saw, I filmed myself just kind of like eating my breakfast this morning whenever my kids were coming in. That's been actually kind of a new routine for me. As you guys know, I talked about it a little bit in my last vlog, but I used to never eat breakfast. Like, I'm talking I would not eat until 11 or 12 every single day, and this has been an ongoing habit for a couple years now, and I truly believe that it's the reason why my metabolism has like gone to because my metabolism is so slow now, and it's only gotten slower and slower the older I've gotten, and I really think it's because I just don't eat breakfast and then I overeat later in the day. Since I don't eat all day long, by the time I get to eat lunch and then dinner, I feel like I like overindulge because I'm so hungry, and I think it's so important to like balance your meals. And lately I've been eating breakfast in the morning and I don't find myself like as starving for lunch, so I don't overeat at lunch, and then I eat just like a balanced lunch, and then when it comes to dinner time, I'm not starving, so I just eat another balanced dinner, and I think that's really been helping with my appetite issues. But of course, I'm always eating my Built bars in the morning. These Built bars are so freaking good. It doesn't even taste like a protein bar, like your typical protein bar. Way better texture, honestly. The texture is so much better, and they also come in 18 different permanent flavors. 9 of them have nuts and the other 9 are nut free. You guys already know I love the salted caramel one. I show that all the time. It's my favorite as a breakfast, but it's also really good as like a dessert at the end of the day if you like heat it up in a bowl. But lately I've really been enjoying the coconut flavored. I talked about it in my last one, and you guys, I didn't realize how much I liked coconut until I tried this bar. It's so good. It's 100% real chocolate with zero guilt because it only has 130 calories, 17 grams of protein. That's crazy. That's really hard to get into a protein bar, especially one that tastes so good. It's gluten-free, no preservatives, and honestly, I just couldn't recommend a better bar, better way to start my morning. And especially if you work out, whenever I am like lifting weights during the day, I need to get in my protein, and it's really hard for me. So having like actually yummy tasting protein bars to eat in the morning and sometimes as a snack in the afternoon before or after my workout, it's always really nice to have. So I also have a code for you guys to get it 10% off. You can use my code MadisonGamble10, and I will have the link to check out Built Bar's website down below. I know some people are like picky about like what's a good breakfast. Like, you're not supposed to eat grains, I heard, like in the morning, and you're not supposed to eat fruits. Some people say you're not even supposed to eat that much fruit in general, and I think that's just crazy. I'm like, fruit is just natural. Like, why would I know it's high in sugar, but I think it's perfectly okay to eat for breakfast. But I had a comment on my last video, they're like, you should not be eating fruit that much. I'm like, okay, geez, sorry, like I don't know what else I'm supposed to be eating. Like, it seems like the healthiest option to me, but let me know if there are like healthier options. I know obviously vegetables are always a good option, but I'm not really in the mood to eat vegetables in the morning. Like I said, something like a banana or an apple always sounds appetizing to me, and I think that's like a better option than me not eating breakfast, but maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what you guys think. We're gonna do a quick outfit check per usual. Okay, I'm breaking a rule. I know no white after Labor Day, and especially in the winter time, I feel like it's weird to wear white, but I personally love wearing white jeans. I think they're just so cute. These are from Abercrombie, I believe, just a skinny kind of like legging type of white jean, but they have cute little cuts on the bottom, and my white platform Converse, just wearing a cute little striped t-shirt and a big comfy cardigan because it is still only 20 degrees outside. Today's a good week because it's only a 3-day week, and I need to update you guys on like everything that's been going on since the last vlog that you guys saw, where we almost went virtual and then we didn't go virtual, and I was obviously like very frustrated with the whole process, and there's still a lot that needs to change. If you guys noticed, we're wearing masks again because that was their solution, I guess, was just to wear masks now. And I don't know if that's necessarily going to solve anything, considering half the kids refuse to wear them. If they do wear them, it's maybe half the day, maybe half the percentage of the kids wearing them, and they're allowed to not wear them at lunch and recess. So it's kind of like, what's the point of wearing them for 20% of the day? You know, what's that really going to do? Alright guys, I just dropped my kids off at lunch, and now I'm sitting down to eat my own lunch, and I thought I would kind of update you guys on everything that's going on. And honestly, it's just been like the craziest year already, considering it's only the 3rd week of January and we've had like all this craziness happen. I think it's just because teachers and a lot of people went on holiday break and traveled places and were around so many people. I think everyone just got so sick. I feel really lucky I did not get sick. My boyfriend did end up testing positive for COVID a couple days before Christmas, which really sucked. And I don't know how I didn't catch it from him, honestly, because I'm with him all day every day, and I was prior to that. But I do feel really lucky I have not gotten sick at all yet, because everybody's sick. Like, literally, you guys, it's insane. We have, I think, 30% of staff out just in our building, and like district-wide it's like 60 to 70% of staff out right now. And that's insane, because every morning we get an email list and it's literally like 20 teachers, paras, aides, specials teachers, admin, like combined, that we have like no subs for either. So other people just have to fill those positions, which is a lot, very stressful. And I feel lucky that my second grade team has been fairly healthy. We haven't had to split many classes, but I know there's a lot of other grade levels that have to split classes every single day, meaning that they have 10 to 15 or more extra bodies in their classroom every single day, and that obviously is really going to impact learning. It's really hard when they don't even have a seat, they're sitting on the floor, they're distracting the rest of your class, you know, and it's hard to, you know, have any real effective learning going on whenever all these kids are just shoved in a room. Not to mention, you know, the reason people are getting sick is because we're in close proximities all day, every day. So the solution to like pile more in doesn't really make sense. I know you guys know the pain, because lots of you guys message me every single day saying that you're in the same boat, your school has been making the same decisions. And I know it's not necessarily like the individual school. I have the most supportive admin in the world, and they work their booties off. I'm not kidding you guys. Like, they work themselves tired every single day making sure that we are all supported, and putting themselves at risk to get sick. And so I'm so grateful for them, and I know if it were up to them, they would just like do anything they could to fix this problem. But unfortunately it goes up higher than them, you know, like they're not the ones just making the decisions on how schools run in the district. And if you saw my last video, if not, I'm not going to go completely into what happened, but watch that last video, I'll have it linked right here. We basically thought we were going to go virtual, and like we all got our hopes up because that would be a great solution right now to give teachers a break, considering we have more students than teachers available in the buildings. But they were like, oh no, like just kidding. And we basically found out that we're not even allowed to go virtual in our district because they didn't account for those learning hours. Like, virtual learning hours are different than like in-school learning hours, and they didn't account those into the schedule. So, update. I left off that last vlog just a little upset, a little frustrated, and just kind of, I just didn't understand, you know, their thought process behind it. And I think a lot of teachers felt that way. And, you know, teachers, I will say, they're ones to speak their minds. And word definitely got up to administration higher up, because basically they came out saying, although we can't go completely virtual for like 2 months to ride out the wave of this, we can take some snow days. So I've talked about this a little bit before, but this year is a little bit different because our calendar days are allowing us to have a final set day of school in May. Whereas usually, and I think a lot of schools are like this, if you get 5, 6, 7 snow days over the X amount that you're allowed, you have to add those on at the end of the year. So sometimes as a teacher, you don't know when your last day of work is going to be. It could be the end of May, it could be the second week of June, it just depends. Now, if you live in a state where you don't have snow days, this may not make any sense to you because you guys probably don't have to implement any rules around that. But if you live in a state with snow, like in the Midwest or up north, you know that you have a lot of snow days, and they have to account those into the schedule and into the amount of learning hours that you have. So last year, our schedule was kind of whack, and we ended up teaching until mid-June, which was really a bummer. And that was because we had so many snow days that we basically couldn't account for, and we had to add them on at the end of the school year. But this year, whatever changes they made, I don't know how the scheduling works, so I'm not even gonna pretend to know like what all those higher up people do to schedule in the amount of learning hours during the school year. But whatever they did, they accounted for a ton of snow days. And so basically we have a set last day of school, which is May 26th. And it's like a guaranteed last day of school no matter what. Even if we have 10 snow days, which is higher than the normal amount. I think the most we've ever had was like 7 or 8. They accounted for that many. Some reason, it's mid-January in Missouri. We have not had snowfall during the week. We had one day of snow and it was like on a Saturday. And other than that, it has not snowed. It's been a super dry January. And so they're thinking we may be getting way less snow days than we ever thought. And so they are letting us take a few snow days just as days off, just to give some relief to teachers. So very exciting. They are giving us a 5-day weekend. We have Friday, obviously Saturday and Sunday, and then they also gave us next Monday and Tuesday off, just as like a little relief period, just to give some teachers who are out the chance to feel better, and to give the teachers who have been here the whole time going through all the motions a break as well, just like some relief as well, since it's just been a lot. If you are a teacher and you know you're in the building, you see the chaos all day every day, and it can be a lot. So I think they're just really taking that into account, and they're giving us a little break. So I am grateful. You know, it's not exactly the solution I think we were all hoping for, but at the end of the day, sorry, a teacher knocked on my door. But what I was saying was that going virtual is just not an option for us right now, or at all this school year. So the amount of days that it would take to like fully get over the peak of this virus, they said it would take like 2 months for the peak to start simmering. As you guys know, it like comes in waves, and we don't have 2 months of virtual learning time to add to our schedule. So they're basically just giving us a few days off, and then they also added in like a few half days in February, so we can just have some relief, I guess, is their idea. So yeah, that's my entire update. Not much, but it's something, and I will take it, because any days off I will take, because I don't know how to explain this to people who aren't teachers, because people who aren't teachers look at us and are like, oh my god, you guys get so many days off. And like, yes, but I would love for you to come into our job without any days off, and I don't think you could make it. I don't think physically you can make it entire school year without the breaks that we have. No way could I make it without a summer break. Like if I stopped teaching one year and then started a whole new school year the next day, there is no way. The burnout would be so real. Teachers would be quitting even more than they already are. So it's 100% necessary to give teachers breaks if you want us to teach your children and be the best teachers that we can be. And it's important to give breaks to kids too. Kids need breaks just as much as adults, and it's important that we give them that time, especially when everyone's getting sick. I just worry about my kids. This week I've had a lot of my kids out sick. I've had a lot of kids coming in complaining of stomach aches and headaches and getting sick in the bathroom, and a lot of them look really lethargic. They're really hot, and they don't have like high fevers, but one of them came in today with like a 99, almost 100 degree fever, and I don't know, I just worry about them because they're in such close proximity. Kids don't have that like personal space, so they're just always in each other's business. They're really bad about wearing their masks no matter how many times I remind them. And so yeah, I worry about them too, because I don't want any of them getting sick and bringing it home to their families. So I think honestly right now is just a really scary time for everybody. Even though I haven't gotten sick, it still like gives me anxiety to be here around everybody who's sick, and teachers keep leaving left and right who are sick, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I just talked to them, you know, like we are all in close contact all the time, and people are just getting sick. So I feel for you if you are in a similar situation. If you're a teacher right now, it's really hard. Honestly, I think everything's hard for everybody right now, but I feel for you, and let's just make it through this school year. Our superintendent literally said, he's like, let's just make it through this school year, guys. We only got like, what, 4 months left to go. Just 4 months, we can do this. And then we get summer break to like recoup. So yeah, that's sad when you're already looking forward to summer break and it's January, but that's just where we are at in life right now. All right, I'm gonna eat my lunch. I brought some yummy egg salad. I love like egg salad, pasta salad, chicken salad. I don't know why, it's just like my jam. So I'm eating this egg salad today with some blueberries, some like a little snack of cheese. And then I love the little like thin cut pretzels, if you guys know what I mean. I can't remember the brand of them right now, but they're so good. So I'm gonna sit here, eat my lunch in silence, and I'll talk to you guys soon. You guys already know where I'm at. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I do grocery pickup at Walmart. It's like my thing. I hate grocery shopping, and so it's so easy and so nice for me to be able to shop online and then just like add it to cart and then go pick it up. And it's actually amazing how many people do it. Like every time I'm here, there's literally everybody is at grocery pickup getting their groceries, and kudos to them because I think it is so smart and it's just like the best invention ever. So we're waiting for that, and it's also really quick. Like honestly, the most I've ever sat here is like 10-15 minutes. Usually whenever you like say on the app that you're here, they're out to your car like within 5 minutes, and they're so fast. They load your car up for you. You don't even have to get out of the car. It's just so easy. While I'm here, I'll tell you about my day. Today was a pretty good day. My kids did really well today, but we also were missing like 5 kids, so it was like a really chill day. It's a 4-day week, or it's a 3-day week, so usually during like those 3-day weeks, parents just choose not to send their kids to school, and I always end up having like low attendance on these type of weeks. So I'm sure tomorrow, being the last day of the week, we'll probably have like half the class there, but I don't mind it, honestly. Some days it's really nice and kind of like a refreshment, because usually when there's only like half the class, usually depends on the dynamic, but usually it's like a lot chiller day, and I don't know, I feel like we were all just in a mood to like chill. Like I just had them do a lot of like independent work today, and we just played music and worked at our tables, silent read. I had them partner read today. We did some fun stuff in math. We are working on our skip counting, and one thing that I always like to do to help them practice their skip counting is give them like partially filled in hundreds charts, and have them fill it in counting by 2s, 5s, and 10s, and they've just been growing so much.
Hello.
Hello.
Order for Campbell?
Yes.
See your out of stock items?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. I'll get.
They literally always sneak up on me in the window. I'm like, oh my god. They always see me talk on my phone or my camera, but that's just kind of my life nowadays. Also, hi. Can you go away? What? Oh, you know what it is? The freaking masks. That's what it is. I never break out. Like if you know me in real life, you know I'm just blessed. I literally get one zit a year. This is her. But now since I've been wearing masks, my skin breaks out so much more. I don't know why. Why? Oh well, I'm just gonna, anyway, keep talking. No, but anyway, I'm about to go home. Just got all the essentials, groceries for the week, and tomorrow's our last day of school, you guys, for the week. And then we have Friday and Monday and Tuesday off. So we have a 5-day weekend, and to me, I'm counting this as like a little break, like a mini break. And then we just have until spring break, which is like 2 months away, but that's okay because we're gonna make it. We have this break, and then we have quite a few half days like sprinkled in over the next few weeks. We have like, oh, parent teacher conferences, so they give us Friday off coming up. So we're hanging in there, just making it day by day, trying not to get sick, honestly, just trying to stay healthy, trying to like distance myself from most people, and yeah, just take care of yourself, friends. I'll see you guys in the morning. Hey guys, it's the next day and it is actually the end of the day. I did not pick up my camera once today just because it's just kind of been a long day for me, honestly. Just feeling tired, and it just felt like the longest day. But we only had half of our class here. It was so crazy. I assumed just because it was like a 3-day week this week, and then we have this long break afterwards. A lot of the parents just weren't sending their kids to school, so we had 9 kids here all day, which was actually kind of nice because it was just like a really chill day. And if you guys followed me over on Instagram, I showed you like slides of our entire day and the activities that we were doing, so definitely go follow me over there because I'm always posting about stuff that we're doing in the classroom. I am really looking forward to this break, and I know a lot of you guys are getting to have a few days off as well. I think a lot of districts are just giving teachers a break by giving them some days off in the next week or so, but aside from just like some personal stuff going on, it's just sometimes hard. I saw this video and it was like a video of a tired teacher, and it was like right before he went into the classroom, he like took a deep breath and then like put a smile on his face, and I just feel like that's just like the epitome of teaching, is like whenever you're around kids all day, you want to be like that positive force, and like you want to never show that, you know, you're sad or anything like that. Like you just want to be in a good mood all the time for them, for the kids. I wanted to open up with you guys about something that I've been going through, and I've talked about it a lot over on Instagram. If you've been following me over there for a while, you're familiar, but I don't think I've opened up about it much over on this page. But I have struggled with anxiety for the past 5 years of my life. I experienced anxiety for the first time when I was 20. And I mean, really, like I experienced it for the first time. Like I did not know what that feeling was. It came up out of nowhere. I was not an anxious child ever, even throughout high school. Never felt that feeling before. And I think it was whenever I moved away to college, just whenever I had my first like anxiety attack, and then it became like a consistent problem for me. So I got on medication, and I've been on medication for the last 5 years. And that's so crazy saying that. I never ever thought I would be on medication. Like I said, I wasn't an anxious child. I never struggled with that stuff, so I never thought in a million years that I would be the one to go on medication. However, it was what I needed at the time. Now, it's a longer story that if you guys are interested in hearing like my whole story, how I got on medication, why I got on it, when, what I took, like all of that, comment down below, and I would love to make a video just like all about my story of struggling with anxiety in case it helps any of you, because I know 90% of you watching this struggle with anxiety, and a lot of you have probably had a similar experience to me, so I don't mind being open about this stuff. I think it's more common than we think, so I personally am happy to talk about my experience. Like I said, I was on medication for 5 years, and a couple weeks ago, I got off my anxiety medication completely. And I have changed medications, and I've weaned in the past, but I've never been completely off. Now, I did not go cold turkey, and do not do that, because I had a very bad experience just trying to like stop taking my pills because I thought it was fine, and it backfired on me, so don't do that. But I did wean off my pills with like my doctor's guidance, and she like told me how to do it, and it took, you know, a long time, but I eventually weaned off of them. And I will say, like, I feel really good in the sense that I am not on any medication anymore, and that just feels so amazing to just like be myself again and not depend on any medication. There was definitely some withdrawal symptoms over the last month or two as I was getting off the medications, and that was kind of scary, but now that I am like off, it is almost completely out of my system. It'll take a few more weeks to be 100%, but as far as I know, it's out of my system, and it's been great in some senses, but it's been hard some days because my anxiety that I haven't felt in years because I've been on medication is like creeping its way back in. And it's crazy how, and maybe it's just my mind, maybe it's like I am kind of like bringing it upon myself, but I have felt more anxious in the last couple weeks of being off my medication than I have in years. And it's just like that same like scary feeling of that like sudden anxiety over nothing. I have nothing to be anxious about most days, and it just creeps up when you least expect it. And so if you struggle with anxiety, I know you know what I mean. If you know, you know. Comment down below. let's bond over our anxiety. But I just wanted to share that with you guys because a lot of you guys are always commenting how my life looks so perfect and you're such a perfect teacher with a perfect classroom and the perfect life. And I want to be authentic because it's not all sunshine and rainbows over here, and the last month has really been a struggle. And you know, not only is teaching hard and just coming here every day, there are a lot of hard parts about it and exhausting parts about it, but I have things going on in my personal life as well that have been kind of weighing on me, and it's not all stuff that I can really talk about. But yeah, it's just been hard, and I just want to be honest with you guys, and I don't really know why I'm sharing this. I think I just wanted to get off my chest and just share that with you guys so you don't think I'm this like perfect person, because I too struggle, and I, you know, have struggled with anxiety for a long time. So if you do too, you're not alone. I want this to be a very open and honest page where we can like talk about all things, and we can relate on things and just like understand each other better. And I think that is just what I want my channel to continue to grow into. I just want to be able to talk about everything with you guys. So if you made it this far in the video, please comment down below because I know sometimes people don't make it all the way to the end, and so thank you if you made it all the way to the end and you heard this little vent session. And I'm gonna pick 1 or 2 of you guys that comment down below saying you made it to the end of this video to Venmo $10 to treat yourself to like a little coffee in the morning from Starbucks, just to say thank you for watching and for supporting, and I love you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this couple days in my life. I know I didn't show you anything today, but I just appreciate you guys for coming along on the journey. It's not always easy, but I love having you guys here to come along with me. So thank you for watching, and be on the lookout. I have a few videos coming in the next few days, so make sure you're subscribed so that you get notifications whenever those videos go live. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.